What's up mga katingog? Welcome back to another episode of our Aksyong Ka Tingog in the Frontlines series. The consequences brought by the COVID-19 virus have caused a massive impact in our society. Our doctors, nurses, paramedics, pathologists, and all medical and non-medical field workers have become the frontliners who combat this virus. They often work long hours to take care of people who are affected. Because of this, we often regard them as our real life modern day heroes. However, let us not forget that they are humans too, and they have families that they return to, just like us. In this episode, we will be featuring someone whose parents were affected by this virus. Let us welcome Ms. Mitzi Ambrad.
What's up mga katingog? Mitzi Ambrad here, aka Bukid Queen for Tingog Bye! I am a former reporter turned content creator and corporate communications officer. So what I do for a living is that I create corporate content for its intended audience, such as writing news articles, producing promotional videos, hosting, making live stream shows, and as well as making advisories. So at the start of the ECQ here in Cebu, I was at the forefront of the crisis communications for the company that I was working with. It was really challenging to communicate to our stakeholders or to our public what were the decisions made from the top, because those were based on existing government protocols and decisions at that time, which were very erratic and unpredictable, especially with regards to the effectivity. So there was so much uncertainty. And for us communicators, it was really challenging to address and allay the uncertainty felt by our stakeholders who are watching out for our advisories, because we too are unsure when we are asked or clarified as to the effectivity of that advisory, especially with regards to our timeline or dates. And it was really a common dilemma, not just to the communicators here in Cebu, but as well as to the communicators anywhere in the globe. Then the COVID statistics kept on rising, and it kind of felt distant until I've lost some friends and acquaintances due to complications brought about by the virus. And at that point, it was really heartbreaking. My mother is a frontliner, so the chances of her getting infected was way higher, considering that she was worn out. Like, really worn out due to the high stress. And if I were to be selfish, I wouldn't want her to be in the front lines where she is really exposed to the very imminent danger out there brought about by the virus. However, there are more people which needs her, given the ratio of our health professionals to the population of the Filipino people. So our frontliners are really needed out there. When we were getting back on our feet, then the inevitable came. My parents became COVID positive. We do practice health protocols at home, like disinfecting before getting in or wearing masks whenever we go out, as well as face shields, but those were not enough. Just after a single exposure, both my parents became COVID positive. I remember my mom particularly was having chills as well as high fevers on the first week of her struggle. And then, after swab testing, they were sent to the isolation facility, both my mom and my dad. Meanwhile, my brother and I were caged here in the comforts of our home. Well, it's not actually comfortable because we were also worried about how they were going, because communication was really hard. It was a month that went so slow, like every muscle of my heart was aching in slow-mo, because there was nothing else that I could do for them but wait. The moment they returned, I knew that my mother, who was a frontliner, would have to go back again to that hazardous work. To the Filipino people, especially those with family members who are part of the frontliners or our health workers, let us be more cooperative in the efforts to curb the spread of the COVID-19 virus, knowing that our health workers out there are trying to save lives while risking their own.
thank you, Ate Mitzi, for sharing your experience. It is true that our modern day heroes have put aside their own safety to provide care and support to the people who most need it. However, they also have an increased probability of contracting the infection despite the increased safety precautions. With this, let us help our heroes by doing our part while they do theirs. For protecting and serving the people, let us give a salute to all the frontliners who in these extraordinary times have done everything they can to ensure everyone's safety. Let us also pray for their safety and their families. That's it for today's video. We hope you liked it. Catch us again next week. If you may, please react and share this video. And for more Tingog Bay updates, like or follow our page and turn your notifications on. Until then, see you mga katingogs. Huwag kayong kalimot na mutingog ko, mutingog ka. Tingog Bay.